What's up guys, it's Captain Rich Productions 72 and welcome to the review of 7753 Pirate Tank from 2009. So ages 8 to 14, I don't know the retail price or how many pieces are in this. The internet gave me very conflicting things. I think the piece count was probably 300 something. I believe that is the piece count, and I just shake the table, brilliant. So 3 minifigures and an amazing tank. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the minifigs. This is the second 2009 set of reviewing this year, because 2009 was also 10 years ago, and decided I wanted to review all of the sets that I owned from that year. I also own the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid, the Clone Walker Battle Pack, Republic Attack Shuttle, this set, and that's about it. I also own the Hoth Echo base, but I already reviewed that. So yeah, let's get into the first minifigures. 2 of the minifigs are exclusive. Hondo Ohnaka and Turk Falso. Obi-Wan Kenobi is definitely not exclusive. So Hondo Ohnaka is a really cool minifigure. Like I said, is exclusive. There's no other versions of him or Turk. And personally, I don't want to see them remake them. So it's a really cool minifigure. It's got this really cool jacket that looks like something Michael Jackson would wear. It's got these armor padding. He's got a white t-shirt, and you can see some of his skin. It's got tan legs. Got a sword here. Got grey hands. Got these things that like pirates usually wear. Oh, he is a pirate. Got a ponytail here, and you can see the armor printing, and you've got a plate there. On the front of his head, you can see he has goggles of his eyes and some skin, and then there's a gap, and then there's the printing on his back, which showed the start of the ponytails and the strap for the goggles, which I've always found weird. It's sort of like how the Ahsoka figure from 2008, the previous year, had she had this top thing on the front, and then they didn't print the rest of it on the back. I find things like that interesting. Another review that I have done is the Twilight, so you can check that out. That's another cool retro set I've done. So, Turk Falso, really cool minifigure. 2 of the figures in this set are highly detailed and 1 isn't. So, first thing about him you might notice is he's got these revolvers, which are like cowboy guns. In Star Wars, like with Star Wars The Complete Saga, or like with Star Wars the video game, Han Solo has a gun like this. And in terms of Lego sets, Jango Fett from the 2002 Slave 1 also has a set of these pistols. So it's got these big animated looking eyes because it's a Clone Wars based set. It has a bandana which is in yellow with the red sort of star marking. It has a weapons vest, tan legs, green arms. Got the ponytail floating back down here, and some just more weapons vest. I mean, it's a real shame that one of the figs in this set, i.e. Obi-Wan Kenobi, is so underlacking compared to the ones. So this minifigure had already been in the Republic gunship. He was in Previous Mandalorian Starfighter. I'm trying to remember what other sets he was in. I guess it's impossible. But he was in quite a lot of sets, so let's put it that way. He's also in T6 Jedi Shuttle. Not much to him. There's no double-sided head or anything on these minifigs. No back printing or anything. The other ones have back printing and stuff, so that's sort of a shame. If you ask me, they should have included either one of the clone troopers that was in this scene. This set is based off 2 episodes of the Clone Wars, Gungan General and Dooku Captured, which are from Season 1 of Star Wars The Clone Wars. But it's a shame that they didn't include another one of those pirates, or minifigure that might have made a bit more sense than Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because he was in Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin and Ahsoka, the Clone Wars versions, or at least the first versions of them, were in way too many sets. I have like 2 Anakins and 2 of these Obi-Wans. But yeah, let's get into the set. So I'm just going to remove the minifigs. We'll need those in a second. So the pirate tank has got a very unique design. It's one of those really cool unique vehicles in Star Wars. So we'll start away from the back and work our way up to the top. So the set does have wheels, which is supposed to give it this sort of hovering effect. Only issue is at the back you can see the wheels. You could fill that in with a plate or something, but I did try and it doesn't look right. And apart from the Millennium Falcon, which I modded the hell out of, I'm not typically a big fan of modifying sets. But yeah, so at the back has these flick fire missiles, which are the only ones on the set that work. Just fire those like this. Well, one of them worked anyway. It hit the box, if you guys seen that. The other one landed in the part of the ship where the pilot goes. And yeah, the other one hit off the box, which is cool. It has these adjustable engines, which have got these really nice pieces here for detail. And on the top it has these grill and slot pieces. So the engines are adjustable. One really cool way to have them is this. Even though it's not accurate, I still think there's something cool about that. And there's some grill pieces here just for detail. Moving to the side, which is where some other features are the same on each side. There are these pieces that are used as hoods on cars in some sets, and or bonnets, depends what country you're from, or what you'd call that. Also, down here, I appear to have knocked mine, is these are like harpoon pieces. I know Jar Jar Binks carries one in a couple sets, and they're on the back of the clone speeder bikes, but yeah, these are adjustable. They go all well, they don't go all the way under, but they go close enough to it. It's the same on both sides. Next feature is this one. Now, yeah, I have to point something out. Sticker, 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 sticker. Those same stickers are on the other side. And I'm pretty sure these details at the front are also stickers, so yeah, this is one with the stickers, this set. So the next feature is if I open up these pad pieces here on the side like that, you can take Turk and put him in there. It doesn't show that on the box, but well, at least on the front. I think it might show it on the back. Got Turk his blafters and like that. You know, just to get him in there, and then you can close it up. And then there's this Technic thing here, which you can see my thumb touching, which surprise reveal of Turk. So yeah, that goes in there quite well. The front is where you're going to put Hondo on Naka. And he fits in there, so you can sit him down, although he can get stuck quite easily and it's not really built too well. So I will just stand him up. This gun can move up and down. Can't do the full 360, but you know it works. And this is the play feature that sounds good on paper but doesn't work. So at the front you have this pushing piece that's next to these missiles, these flick fire missiles. And well, if this works, I will be amazed. Oh yeah, that actually worked. I have tried recording this twice already before this, and it didn't work. So, third time's a charm. Get those missiles back in there. That was the final feature. As these things on the front, which sort of move, and these pieces can come all the way out. Not that that's accurate in any way. But yeah, let's talk about the box. So the box is basically the scene from this episode set on the planet Forum. And, you know, you can see Obi-Wan is fighting Turk Fall, so it's got that sign that says Weequay Pirates. In the US, up in this corner, it would say limited edition, but in the UK it doesn't. Has your minifigs Obi-Wan Kenobi, Turk Falls, or Hondo Naka. 7753 Pirate Tank Age 14 has that retro Star Wars logo. You can't see it because the way I've got the camera, I can't really adjust it too well right, the way it is. But you'll see in the instructions what logo it was. It was the typical one that was around in 2009 and some of 2010. It's got the really cool box, so I'm just going to turn it over. So on the back, you basically see all the things I showed you that the set could do. It does have other advertisements for sets, which is not a thing these days. Sometimes they do it in the back of the instructions, but from what I noticed, on the back of boxes, they don't really advertise anything anymore. So there's an ad for the 8036 separate shuttle, the 8037, Anakin's Y-Wing, and 7749 Echo Base. Personally, I don't own the Y-Wing of the shuttle, but I did review, the last review I did I think, was on 7749 Echo Base, which was a 10th anniversary set. So, as you can see, I've been reviewing a lot of 2009 stuff lately. So, the instructions basically have the same box art. Only it doesn't say Logo Pirates or have the minifigs in the corner. This was the logo I'm talking about, which was introduced in 2009. Yeah, same box art. Now, these instructions open in a rather unusual way. I don't see this too much in sets, but they open up like this. And there is a total of 23 steps, but there's a lot of sub-steps, like building engines and stuff. And here are the minifigs and the figures. It also shows the 7748 Corporal Alliance tank. I own that. 7749 Echo Base, I've done that. The 8036 Separate Shuttle, the 8037 Anakin's Y-Wing, the 8038 Battle of Endor, and the 8039 Venator Class Republic Attack Cruiser. And on the back it shows you stuff like what one stuff at Lego.com things. So my final opinion on this set is, well, it comes down to one question: should you buy this 10 years later since it was released? Now, I'm not sure what the current resale value is. It's not something I have really looked up on sets that I own. I personally think I paid £35 for this 2 years ago. It wasn't sealed in the box, but it came in immaculate condition. Like, the box is in really good condition, as were all the parts and minifigs. And now, it does have 2 exclusive minifigures which remained exclusive, and neither of these figures were ever remade, which surprises me, seeing as Hondo Ohnaka, spoiler alert, did pop up in Star Wars Rebels quite a lot. So it surprises me we never got a set that had him in it. And I think the odds, I'm going to end up saying this, and it's going to end up being one of the next wave of sets or something. But I don't think they'll ever remake Hondo Ohnaka, and I don't think they'll remake this tank. Let's see how long it takes for that to happen. Guaranteed it'll happen soon, knowing I've said that. It's a really fun display piece if you know, like, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars. Personally, this set is in my top 10 favourites. This is probably one of the longest reviews I've ever done. It's definitely up there in my favourites. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and so for that, the next video I'm doing will be Figure Friday, episode 41, Rebel Scout Trooper from 2008. So we're doing a lot of retro stuff lately. Other 2009 reviews which I'd like to do will include the Republic Attack Shuttle, and I might do the Corporate Alliance tank. I did review that a year ago, but the quality wasn't the best. I didn't do it too well. But, you know, I think that we can redo this. I did do this set 2 years ago when I reviewed it, but it was a horrible video. As much as I got a lot of likes and stuff, horrible video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this retro set down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.